the NBA on 2K Sports. And given how much these teams run, Clark, the bench play could be big.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, with how much these teams like to get up and down and push it, I think it's going to be one of those windshield wiper games. So a bunch of guys could get some action tonight.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
And Bain drops them both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity, he's cashing in on those.
Russell passes to Davis. Shoots over Adams. And Davis can't get it to go.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Adams dishes to Morant. Driving in. Moves back up. And Adams kicks to Morant. Jackson finds Morant. Clock at 6. Three-pointer. And the three ball is good.
Continuing to gain trust in that three-point shot. Each tray that Ja makes builds his confidence.
Well, great with this Memphis Grizzlies team. You like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
He's off on that one.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
To the middle, here's Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
Terrific read on the part of Russell that time. Scanned the court, spotting the open man, and then whipped it there for an easy bucket.
Here's Morant. Oh! Whoa!
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Reeves the pass to LeBron. With the drive, Brooks grabs the board. Grizzlies have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. The drive by Bain.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Here's LeBron. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Dylan Brooks. Los Angeles shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
And, you know, whenever they get into a stretch where it looked like maybe they would turn it around at the line, they would immediately take a step back.
And it's Morant missing.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
LeBron with the bucket.
He's so good at creating his own shot. He's just got an endless supply of moves. LeBron James.
Here's Morant. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Oftentimes, Clark, with Jared Vanderbilt, his impact isn't reflected in the box score.
Yeah, you know, that's a good point, Kevin. He puts up solid rebounding numbers, but I think it's his defense, which is his greatest attribute. He's a lockdown defender, and he's a high-energy hustle guy who plays with a lot of edge and tenacity, and that has been...
Oh, what a play!
Woo! And focus there from Morant. He just takes them all on and stays locked in on the basket.
Out to the wing. Reeves the pass to Davis. Over Adams. And that one goes long. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Morant scanning the floor. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
A confident shooter. When Morant sees an opportunity to pull up, he does not pass it up.
And LeBron James gets it to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Brooks kicks to Morant. And stolen by LeBron. Jumps up. And he goes big with the dunk right over Jaren Jackson.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel, James. Is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
And then Morant slams it in.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Just 3 to shoot. A nice shot by LeBron.
Yeah, you know, LeBron is such a talented finisher. The defense in that situation just unable to keep him from that shot.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. And it's in there. Morant's got 14 points.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Outside, Russell. Here's Reeves. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
And relentless in his attack, Morant is wearing down the defense, putting up some huge numbers here tonight.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Oh, man, how about the mid-range jumper from these guys? It's on tonight, a huge part of their offense so far.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. Ja Morant, he's out there with Kennard, and it's Williams at the 3. And it's Williams with the ball for Memphis. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. One of my favorite eras in NBA history, Clark, the 80s Showtime Lakers.
Man, I played against those guys. Thankfully, it was just twice a year as we were in the Eastern Conference. But those dudes were unbelievable. Magic running the point. Kareem still playing at a high level down low. Worthy finding his stride and finishing the break. They didn't just win titles. Showtime had a flavor that was fun to watch if you weren't being run out of the building by them.
Here's Jackson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the 2 defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. And you see those 2 boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the 2 defenders on the elbows. That's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
And the Lakers making a change here. Hachimura is checked in, and the Grizzlies leading by 12. Morant with it, into the lane, and then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control. And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
It's his first trip to the line. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned him into a powerhouse.
Kennard against Davis. Now the pass to Hachimura. There's the 3. 6 on the shot clock. Passes to Reeves. Over Kennard. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Grizzlies ball.
And the Grizzlies leading by 12. Here's Morant. Tries again. Here's Adams. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
A massive energy force. Adams is about 270, and that's all nasty. Very hard to contain, and he draws a lot of fouls. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Here's Hachimura. To the wing right side. They get it back. Davis kicks to Russell. Shoots over Morant. Los Angeles with another miss. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. The Lakers are, of course, one of the league's storied franchises. And Magic Johnson was asked recently if they have the best all-time collection of players. He says it's not even close. Outside of Bill, we have all the dominant closers. Kobe, Jerry, LeBron now, Irving. Come on now, it's just too many Lakers. Kevin, back to you.
He's got a point, David, and we thank you for your report. And the Grizzlies leading by 15.
2 minutes.
Here's Morant. Jackson finds Morant. On the wing, Williams. And a miss there on the triple.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
And with the struggles AD has had to stay healthy, and you wonder, though, if the team's going to focus on having him be at his best for that postseason run and try to manage the wear and tear.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in him.
Russell passes to Hachimura. Here's Davis driving the lane and finished off by Davis.
I'll tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
Jackson kicks to Morant. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Davis.
And how about that display of athleticism by Morant, flying up in the air for the jam.
In the corner, Vanderbilt with it. Pass to Reeves. Lakers working the ball around now. Out to the right wing. Fader on the way. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. There's the lob to Adams.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Davis with a screen on Morant. Stolen by Jackson. Williams finds Kennard. Gets it off. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies taking a 19-point lead into the...
The Grizzlies, 35.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Malik Beasley out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Bamba. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Walker in at the 3 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Clark's checked in. Here's Bane.
You know, you think of the Lakers leading up to LeBron James joining them. This was a team that struggled for relevancy. And even during Kobe Bryant's final seasons there, they still were a little below par for the Lakers.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And a wide open look for Walker. Gets a very good look and converts. Walker's got 5 points in the quarter. Clark, as you recall, the Lakers had missed the playoffs the last few years, leading up to LeBron James actually joining them.
And you know what, Kevin? They missed it in year one of the King in LA as well. Some of that due to injury, but nonetheless, not part of the playoffs. Despite the bubble title, it's been a challenge for LeBron during his time with the Lakers. Last year, extremely frustrating. I'm sure they want this season to be different.
Lakers trail by 16. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in.
Nice dribble move that time by Schroeder. He's got a little bit of playground in his game. Most guys do, though.
Memphis has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Kennard, the pass to Clark. And he drives in.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Shooting for Memphis.
And the second free throw, good. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. 15-point game. Walker, and Walker throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Clark sets a screen for Bain. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Rui Hachimura picks one up.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
Right, here's a classic NBA question. Who's been the best franchise in league history? Celtics or the Lakers?
Come on, Kevin, you are putting me on the spot, but I'd go with the Lakers. More superstars over the years, and I think that 2000s run with Kobe and company, that put them ahead in my estimation.
And, you know, we all know Schroeder can score now, but they're a nice assist to his wide-open teammate.
Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bain.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Kicks it out to Schroeder. Over to the wing. Hachimura with it. Now defended by Bain. Schroeder passes to Walker. It's Beasley on the wing. The Lakers moving the ball around. Pass to Bamba. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Walker penetrating.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Feeds to Jackson. The pass to Kennard. 1:44 left to play in the third.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Now Hachimura. Your passes to Bamba. And the jump by Bamba.
Boy, I tell you, Bamba's wingspan and his standing reach is ridiculous. This dude was born to throw it down.
Passes it to Bain. Lets it go with the 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Schroeder kicks to Hachimura. Over Clark. Hachimura, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 16. Jackson passes to Kennard. Fires the 3. A rebound by the Lakers.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Walker, and finished off by Walker.
And he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Bain, no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Bamba. The baseline J off the mark. Now, here's Bain. Launches it. No good on that one. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today. We get going in quarter number 4. And the Grizzlies leading by 14. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at center. Here's Morant. And Adams kicks to Brooks. Clock at 4. Lets it fly from 18. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Brooks.
And with the short area quickness and vertical, Morant can get a good look from mid-range anytime he wants.
LeBron drives in. Out to Russell. Vanderbilt the pass to Davis. Outside Russell. And the 3 off target. Memphis has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Outside Jackson. Dishes it to Morant. Inside. Pass to Bain. And now it's Davis running. He can go all the way. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Davis, such a terror in the open court. With his size and speed, that's a really lethal combination.
Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Lonnie Walker, he's checked in for the Lakers. The 19-foot shot. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Morant against LeBron. Morant passes to Adams. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. LeBron kicks to Walker. Russell dishes to James. Back to Russell. To the inside. Kicks it out to James. Feed away. And again, it's the Lakers.
Well, just relish and cherish what you're watching tonight, folks. LeBron James going off. We are witnessing greatness.
Morant drives in. It's off his foot. And the ref saying he kicked it.
Big ball.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Adams finds Morant. He takes it in, and there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Davis.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
And finished off by LeBron.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Oh, wow, man.
Just as quick as anyone in this league, Morant can seemingly get to the hole at will.
Brooks, the pass to Bain. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Kicks it to Brooks. Shot clock at 6. Over LeBron. Brooks misses. Lakers trail by 14. This one for 3. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
That's his first personal foul.
Hey, you want to try to guard LeBron, good luck. I mean, the king is impossible to stop. Fast, strong, smart, tough, creative, draws lots of fouls.
Hard to believe, Greg, last season, LeBron missing the playoffs for just the 3rd time in his career.
And Kevin, it almost felt surreal to not have him in the playoffs. I mean, this guy's been a fixture in the postseason for almost 2 decades now. Just another bullet on LeBron's incredible resume.
Hustle with him. He's
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
LeBron against Morant. And Davis sends it back.
Not only does Davis have great skill, but he is tremendously agile. He can get shots from just about anywhere on the court.
29 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. Greg, nothing short of some once-in-a-lifetime plays are going to save them now.
Yeah, the door is just about to close on this one. But hey, never say never.
A shot by LeBron, no good. Morant against Walker. Morant outside. And so the Grizzlies take the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
teams on the court, so you don't expect a lot of mistakes or sloppy play tonight.
Yeah, definitely a lot of experience on the floor, so teams will play the right way. These guys know exactly what they're doing. If both squads can keep things tight, we could be in for a very competitive game.
Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Ivica Zubac's out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the 1. And here's George, driving to the basket. Count the basket.
Yeah, it was weird because it looked like the defense was ready for the move, but Paul George had a little something extra for him.
Here are the Lakers now. Pass to Reeves, beyond the arc. Offensive rebound to the wing on the left. Outside Russell. James outside. Shot clock at 6. Tries again. That shot is off. So the Clippers will take it the other way.
I know this much about Robert Covington. You'll never find him short on effort. This is a high-energy guy on both ends of the floor. He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
Knocks it loose. Here's Covington. Leonard outside. Back to Covington. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Well, Brent, any team loves to have a guy like Covington setting an example with his all-out play.
Yeah, B.A., you know how there are guys that bring along everybody with their offensive game? Covington does that with the defense. He's out there, he gives effort, he dives on the floor, he's going for loose balls, and all of a sudden the energy of the team is right behind Robert Covington's defense.
Now here's George. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
And George wants to compete for titles, especially considering that he's in the back half of his career.
And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title-contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals, but without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
The Clippers have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Leonard passes to George. Leonard left side. Pass to George. Russell with the rebound. The Lakers have gone 0 for 5 to begin this game. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
It's James on the wing. Leonard defending. James passes to Vanderbilt. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's a whistle. That goes on Robert Covington. That's his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Russell. Trying to get back on track. 6 to shoot. Vanderbilt finds Russell. The Lakers with the rebound. And finished off by Davis.
Really, if there's one guy out there that you want to box out or keep a body on, it would be AD, so he doesn't hurt you like that.
The Lakers trail. And there's James from the arc. Leonard pulls down the board. So it's the Clippers now. To the paint. Here's Covington, and the jam by Covington.
Not sure when Kawhi saw him, but the fact is he did, and he delivered. It's a great pass.
Pass to James. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Tried to show off just a little bit there, but ultimately didn't work out. You know, he's going to get a few stares from his coaching staff and probably his teammates in the next huddle.
And as Westbrook gets older, he's indicated that he's not looking to change how he plays, Grant.
And that can be a double-edged sword, B.A. You love his aggression and confidence, but you wonder how his game will hold up as his athleticism goes.
And for Westbrook, you talk about playing with a controlled intensity, and when he does that, he's unstoppable.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move, like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Covington passes to George. Knocks down the triple. George has got 6.
Yeah, just a drop in the bucket for PG-13. He will roast you from the corners if you let him.
Back to James. Davis with a screen on Leonard. Pass to Reeves. Outside Russell. Lets the three fly. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
I like how competitive Russell is. When you make a three-point shot and he's got the ball in his hands, he's going to come right back at you.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Zubats with a screen on Russell. Covington passes to Zubats. Back to Covington. Now Zubats. Can't hit from in close. And James puts up a deep three. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
We've got Davis, LeBron James out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's D'Angelo Russell, and it's Reeves in at the 2. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
And we've heard LeBron James say he's obsessed with win or bust. And this Lakers franchise certainly has that same approach. But aside from the 2020 title, there's been a lot of frustration. Now, can he and the Lakers get back where they expect to be?
Oh, got that one up quick. He's got 5.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now here's Vanderbilt. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
The Clippers on D. 4-point game. James outside. The ball's knocked loose. 5 to shoot. Here's Russell.
Well, Westbrook out there playing defense like an interior decorator, draped all over him.
Here's George. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And the standout skill of Paul George is the fact that on both ends of the court, he's going to affect the outcome of the game.
And George is the kind of versatile player that every team is looking for, Brent.
Yeah, B.A., with all of that experience, is able to switch on so many different guys. And he understands what it is they're trying to do. And then on the offensive end, he just scores in a myriad of ways. He's hitting threes, he's driving, he's dunking, he's making plays. PG, the complete package.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
On the take, and it's James with the jam.
Just can't give LeBron any opening. If you do, you're torched.
George finds Westbrook. Leonard outside. Down low. Here's Covington. And the jam by Covington.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
And Westbrook with 2 very loud points.
Inside. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
Well, that's 2 teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
And it's a completely new group for the Lakers. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Plumlee's checked in.
Well, he might operate primarily on the perimeter, playing out a pick and roll and spotting up the threes, but PG could score on the inside.
Hachimura from long range. And another 3 for the Lakers.
That's pretty much not how they wanted to end the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Plumlee passes to George. Out to Covington. No good. A bit long that time. The Lakers have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Walker attacking. Beasley outside. It's Walker on the wing. Hachimura with a screen on Leonard. Walker with it. Guarded by Covington. Hachimura, the pass to Walker, and stolen by Covington. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Pass to Leonard. It's Covington on the wing. George against Schroeder. George passes to Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Paul George is great at breaking down the defense, and he does it with the pass that time.
Out to the right wing. Hachimura finds Bamba. Out to Beasley. Walker for three. He can't get that one to fall. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Westbrook, the pass to Covington. Back to Westbrook. Out to Leonard. Pass to George. And the jam by George.
Love to see PG getting into that zone, committed to find the points.
Now here's Bamba, and stolen by Covington. To the paint. Ooh, poked away. Stolen by Schroeder. Beasley against George. Outside Walker. Rejected by George.
Well, in terms of wing defenders, PG might be in the top 5 in the league.
6 on the shot clock. Takes a three. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that, he's sure to give him a spark. Plumlee passes to George. Puts up a three. Can't get it to drop. And so a close game as we wrap up the first. Thanks, Allie. After the break. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Paul George has been sensational.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
This is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. The two-way threats of George and Leonard, the wing pair. Marcus Morris out there with Mason Plumlee, and it's Man in at the point.
Well, a late second-round pick in 2019 out of Florida State. Terrence Mann has proven to be a steal, and he's going to be in this league for a long, long time.
Schroeder can't get it to go.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
Kicks it to George. Let's go with a three. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist. George has got 15 points.
Well, you got to get the ball to PG whenever he's roaming around outside that arc. Incredible.
Back to Hachimura. And stolen by Leonard. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Here's Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
And for Man, proving he belongs earned him a 2-year, $22 million contract extension.
NBA, I love his game. An efficient scorer and good decision maker who doesn't try to do too much. He just makes it easy for coach to trust him with bigger minutes.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you.
And Kawhi getting up that time, just owning all the airspace around the rim.
The Lakers shooting just 42% so far in the game. Beasley, pass to Schroeder. Here's Walker. And here's Beasley. The kick out to Walker. Hachimura from long range. Rebound by the Clippers. George has got 4 rebounds in the game. George draws the double. Pass to Leonard. Plumlee against Bamba. George passes to Morris. Leonard on the wing. 6 points for him. Lets it fly. And the Clippers again with a bucket. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
And here's Schroeder outside. Plumlee pulls down the board.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why. Still, I expect him to make one of those.
Now here's Leonard. 14 points, their largest margin of the game.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Here's Schroeder. Will it go?
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And it's Beasley penetrating. Bamba. Hachimura outside. There's the triple. And the Lakers get it back. The Clippers have gotten all 6 of their shots to fall. Talk about a perfect start to the half. He gets it in there. Leonard's got 11 in the second half.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Well, all night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
And that's a solid flush from Hachimura.
To the middle. Leonard against Walker. Morris for 3. That shot no good. And it's the Lakers the other way. Walker with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. Walker attacking, and the jam by Walker.
Well, the find from the off-guard Beasley there. Would like to see more of that. Malik working the ball around.
Walker for 3. Knocks down the long J. Walker's got 5 points in the quarter.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's George. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Leonard outside. 4-3. Rebound, the Lakers. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
Now here's Beasley. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Hachimura finds Bamba. 6 to shoot. To the inside. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in. Bamba's got his second basket of the game.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
Didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
And here's Schroeder outside. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Davis. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Reeves in at the 2. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Leonard passes to Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Yeah, that's what he's doing best right now. Plumlee loves to convert as close to the rim as possible.
Davis down low. He's working on Morris. For 3. And there's Russell on the assist by Vanderbilt.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Morris on the wing. Leonard outside. Back to Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Now, here's James. Pass to Russell. Here's James. Vanderbilt, the pass to James. The three ball. Here's Reeves. Offensive rebound. Right side, Russell. James outside. Shoots over George. James can't get it to go.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Here's Mann. George passes to Morris. Down low. Here's Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Now, here is James. Out to the wing. There's the three. The shot by Reeves, no good.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Here's Russell. James outside. Fires for three. And again, no good by the Lakers. The Clippers have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Oh, George with a steal. Leonard with the ball. Now Vanderbilt defending. Robbed. The three from Russell. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. The Clippers shooting continues to impress. 65% from the field. And the Clippers miss again. And the Lakers shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Davis, that's good.
Muscle of AD on display, flexing that time. And you got to do a little bit more to stop him.
There's a minute 26 left to play in the fourth. Back to Russell. Pass to Davis. Takes one from 10 feet. The Clippers grab the miss. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Morris passes to Plumlee. Good D by Vanderbilt.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Clippers.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Kawhi Leonard.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
That's his second personal foul. First.
And he drops the first. The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but B.A., those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth. Out to James. Vanderbilt, the pass to James. From deep. It's rebounded by George. And he's going for the lob. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Back to Westbrook. And Westbrook slams it home.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that...
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. Alongside...
For a treat. In this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
And the Clippers starting five. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the point. Now here's Jackson, just 5 to shoot. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Here's Leonard. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Leonard's got the game going here with the first basket for the Clippers. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest?
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
George against Bain. And George, here we go. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Jackson. Adams with the screen on Westbrook. Morant, that's for 2. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And, you know, we talk so much about Morant's athleticism, but his feel for the game equally as effective.
Westbrook against Morant. Here's George. And Bain pulls it down. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Summer of 2014 doors. Paul George suffering a leg injury playing for the national team.
Kevin, I remember that injury like it was yesterday. There were many, including me, who wondered whether Paul George could ever be the same guy. And amazingly, he puts in all the necessary work, and I think has come back better. That is a huge credit to his work ethic and his grit. We know this about Robert Covington. He is a team man first and foremost. Pretty pass.
Back to Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Outside, Bain. Adams sets the pick for Morant. Jackson in the corner. Back to Morant. Adams down low. Working on Zubac. Brooks kicks to Bain. Adams with the screen on George. A second chance effort. Adams' shot is off.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
The shot by George, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Adams dishes to Jackson. Payne for 3. Out to Morant. George against Bain. And it's off from three-point range. Clippers leading by 3. Here's Leonard, and then Leonard with the dunk.
You can see the handle of Kawhi Leonard so much tighter than it used to be. How confident is he off the dribble?
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Back to Brooks. Memphis moving that ball around. Adams sets the pick for Morant. He dishes it to Brooks. A 3-ball. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Westbrook passes to Zubac. Takes it out to Leonard. Passes it to Westbrook. Fires for three. And it's Leonard missing. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Trailing by 2. Payne for 3. Morant drives in. And then Morant slams it in.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
For Memphis, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Morant right side. The pass to Bane. Over George. Now here's Morant for 3. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. It's a tie game in Memphis. And we'll be back with you for the start of this.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies. You stand.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Robert Covington out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players. And that's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
I think fans can appreciate Kawhi's understated and quiet personality, because between the lines there's a level of focus, competitive spirit, and most importantly, productivity that you can really appreciate.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. The kick out to Westbrook. And the dunk by Westbrook.
Well, this guy has been an unbelievable rebounder out of the point guard position. Russell Westbrook getting it done on the backboards.
And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, G8, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
One of the key aspects for Kawhi Leonard's scoring per game is his ability to get to the free throw line. This guy lives there.
Mason Plumlee's checked in for the Clippers. Mann comes in for Russell Westbrook. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
And here is Los Angeles now. Grizzlies making the shot. George passes to Mann. 6 to shoot. George up top. Kennard covering. And George with the stuff.
Boy, there's a smoothness to Paul George's game. He's moving fast, but he makes it look easy.
Here's Morant. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
Pass to Mann. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Covington passes to Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now here's Morant. 18 points for him. Doris, it's been great to see the Clippers rise to prominence over the last 10 years, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, listen, this was an organization that spent years failures and futility, but you have to admire the transformation that has led to consistent success. They used to be a franchise that made the playoffs maybe once in a decade. Now you expect them to contend in the West.
And that defensive versatility Jackson has is just incredible. Able to guard multiple positions due to that height and reach.
Now here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
Wow. You're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Here's Mann. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Covington passes to Mann. Kicks it to George. Down low. Plumlee, no luck. The Grizzlies have gotten nearly everything to fall for them here in the second quarter. They're a great 7 of 8 from the floor. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Adams with the screen on Leonard. Here's Williams, and it's Memphis with another.
They seem to concede that shot, and his response is, thank you very much.
Leonard against Williams. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
We are talking about a solid 230 pounds. Kawhi Leonard's strength and his frame allows him to get shots off under duress.
And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Here's Jackson, and he banks in the layup. Jackson's got the game tied up here for the Grizzlies.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
Here's George, and that one released in time, but no good. John Morant has been leading the... Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
30. The Clippers, 30.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Guys, John Morant has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. Kennard is out there with Desmond Bane. And it's Williams at the small forward. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Tillman, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Brandon Clark comes in for Jackson. Memphis trailing here. Bane kicks to Clark. Here he goes. And it's Clark with the jam.
Looking nimble on the drive there. Once Clark sees an opening in the defense, he's looking to exploit.
Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. Here's George. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. And that's 13 points for George. Pass to Morris. Takes it out to Leonard. George with the ball. Nailed from three-point land. George has got the lead up to 5 now for Los Angeles. Kennard with the ball. Leonard picks him up. Over in the corner, Williams. Now, here's Kennard. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Well, Kennard loves and relishes the opportunity to come back with his triple.
Now, here is George. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Picked by Clark. Payne for three. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Go into the rack with energy and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Here's Kennard after the Clippers pick up two. Over in the corner, Williams. Back to Kennard. Paul George with the steal. Leonard looking around. And the rejection by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Now, here's Kennard. Puts up a three. Plumlee with the rebound. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. To the inside. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Kennard with the ball. George picks him up. Kennard kicks to Bane. Takes a three. That one, no good. The Clippers go the other way with it. Passes it to Plumlee. In the corner, George with it. Good on the triple. George has got a pair of threes now here in the third for Los Angeles.
I always feel like when Paul George rises and fires from three, he believes it's going down. Great confidence behind that three-point shot.
Kennard for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Kennard's got six.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Mann. Kicks it out to Leonard. Morris with the screen for Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. That one's not going to go. The Grizzlies trail by 4. You know, Doris, there's some pretty cool stories, aren't there, about Kawhi Leonard and what he has done in the community.
There really are, Kevin. And think about it. When he wins the Defensive Player of the Year award, that comes with a car. And instead of using it for his own personal use, he donated that to a children's welfare charity. This is the same guy who gave 1 million backpacks to kids in need in Los Angeles. Just a few of the things he does for his community.
Williams with the ball. George picks him up. And the pass to Clark. On the wing, Bane. He's covered by Leonard. Back to Clark. Over in the corner, Williams. Kennard for three. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 4 rebounds in this game. Out to Morris. 26 seconds left here in the third quarter. Kennard against George. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
Yeah, there are times where you've got to get to that mid-range jump shot, and Paul George has got it to perfection.
Williams passes to Kennard. Clark sets a screen for Kennard. And another miss by Memphis. And so it's Los Angeles in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for me.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the one spot. And George kicks to Zubac. Covington wide open. He fires. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The drive by Bane. Jackson passes to Brooks. Outside, Bane. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Jackson setting the pick here for Bane. Here's the three. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Leonard with the steal. Here's Westbrook, and he goes big with the dunk right over Ja Morant.
Well, we're talking about a multi-time winner of the Defensive Player of the Year. Huge hands, creates lots of turnovers.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim. Leonard against Adams. Westbrook kicks to Leonard. Clock at 6. George passes to Covington. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Jackson.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Payne finds Jackson. Out to Morant. Adams with the screen on Zubac. And a wide open look for Payne. Good and a nice assist from Morant.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it. In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
And both free throws good for Paul George. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Jackson against Covington. And George kicks to Leonard. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Well, once he's in the painted area, you can see the level of aggression goes up from Kawhi Leonard.
Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Covington, Adams, some nice D. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. It's a 5-point game. He kicks to Adams. Over to the left wing. Poke loose. Leonard with the steal. George with the ball. Now defended by Payne. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Payne kicks to Morant. And he drives in, up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Boy, the strength and the activity of Steven Adams makes him a force on the backboards.
Outside, George. Zubac the pass to Westbrook. Back to Zubac. At the elbow, Westbrook. Leonard on the wing. Outside, Westbrook. Leonard trying to break free. The shot's good from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 4 points this quarter.
Is there a player in the league who makes these late clock situations look that easy? I don't think so. Russell Westbrook, the master.
Pass to Zubac. Here's Covington. Outside Westbrook. Kicks to Leonard. In the corner, George with it. Outside, Covington. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
13.
Steven Adams picks one up, and that one will not go for him, but he does have 2 more to shoot.
I love Robert Covington's story. Here's an undrafted player out of Tennessee State who's now made a very long, productive NBA career as a 3-and-D player and just one of the hardest workers in the league.
Adams in the corner. Here's Morant. It's hauled in by Zubac.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Payne kicks to Jackson. Brooks with no one around. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook, and too long on the shot.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save him tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
And one of these modern wings who doesn't just shoot threes. Brooks is a tough guy to cover.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that trims the lead to 6. There's 10 seconds left to play here in the fourth. A three from Leonard. It's rebounded by Memphis. And so Los Angeles takes the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.
Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition. Well, the pace figures to be fast tonight. Two teams that thrive when the tempo is at its quickest.
You're going to love this one, up and down. Neither squad likes to use too much of the shot clock. They'll be looking to get out in transition every time they get a chance.
And the Lakers starting five. LeBron James out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Reeves in at the 2. James can't get it to go.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Adams, the pass to Morant. Back to Adams. Stolen by Russell. James against Brooks. Vanderbilt with a screen. Pass to Reeves. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Jackson. James against Morant. Now here's Brooks. And Davis with the block.
The crazy reach of AD coming into play. He uses it so well to reject shots.
First quarter of play, a minute in. Adams with a screen on James. To the middle. Clock at 6. That's good from Adams on the assist by Morant.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now, here is James. James double teamed. Launches it. Here's Russell. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
I love watching AD work on the glass, using his size to keep plays alive.
And here's Morant outside. He buries it from 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, BA, ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoying playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
Now here's Morant. Three-pointer. Gets the 3 to fall. Morant's got 6.
Gotta honor Morant's 3-ball. He's more than capable of torching you from there.
Pass to James. And slam dunk by James.
I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
Morant against James. Morant, the pass to Bain. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look.
Russell has the open look. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
What body control from Morant. Able to take the hit and power through it all.
Pass to James. Right wing. And here is Vanderbilt. Oh, stolen by Morant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
You know, some of Ja Morant's sequences remind you of a young Derrick Rose. He's that explosive.
It's both from the stripe.
In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
And it's James with the jam.
Anytime you can get LeBron something right at the rim, that's good offense.
Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Well, Smitty, with Morant, his ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
BA, before he tweets his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better. No one can make headlines like LeBron. There was a ton of buzz when he talked about teaming up with his son in the NBA someday.
Now here's Morant. 12 points for him. Jackson with a screen on James. And then Morant with the dunk.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. Payne, the pass to Adams. Russell against Morant. He takes it in, and he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul.
You have to respect Ja's burst on the drive. So dangerous with the ball in his hands.
And Morant drops them both. The Lakers have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. From deep. Jackson for 3. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. And they're deep.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Jared Vanderbilt out there with LeBron James. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Reeves in at the 2. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by James. Davis has gotten his second bucket of the game.
The added strength helping Davis on these physical finishes. Great work from the big man.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Brent, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
James against Williams. And slam dunk by James.
The indestructible one. LeBron brushing off contact for the easy deuce.
Here's Morant into the lane. The layup misses.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Vanderbilt against Morant. His first shot coming late. Vanderbilt to pass to Davis. Here's Russell. From downtown. It's hauled in by Ja Morant. Memphis has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. The drive by Jackson. Rebound by the Lakers.
Huge challenge at the rim. The defender could not have played that any better.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
When you look at the career that LeBron has put together, one of the all-time greats, amazingly lived up to the hype he had coming out of high school.
Both free throws good from James. And the immense pressure LeBron has had since day one of the NBA. Many others would have folded for him.
You're very true, B.A. The expectations he had were just insane. Anything less than a top 5 player all time would be a disappointment. That's not fair to ask of any player coming into the league, much less a high schooler.
Pass to Reeves. The Lakers with another miss. Memphis has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Russell against Morant. Now Kennard. And he's all alone. Ball's going up the court. And finished off by Davis.
Oh my. See, you can't do that without great athleticism. And that's one thing AD brings to the party.
Here's Morant. Another shot. Here's Adams. The kick out to Williams. The three is up. 5 on the clock. And again, it's Memphis with a three.
A crafty lefty with tons of range. You can't take your eyes off Luke Kennard defensively.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Russell.
Off on the timing, or it may have been a miscommunication. Either way, turnover.
The Grizzlies have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Morant finds Adams. He can't get it to go. Now the Lakers take it the other way. James outside. Davis, the pass to Vanderbilt. And the foul on Steven Adams. That's his first foul. Well, Smitty, great teams have a plan B when the plan A fails.
Well, BA, a part of it is coaching, but it's also about having the talent to win more than one way. Also, it's about ad-libbing and being able to change on the fly. And you see the team-first mentality of Anthony Davis, wanting to involve his teammates.
Morant against James. Adams a screen. Takes a step back. Jackson, pass to Kennard. It's stolen by James. Outside Vanderbilt. The three. And he gets it back. Second shot opportunity. The shot by James, no good. Memphis has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Here's Kennard. Pure from three-point range. Kennard's got 9 points in the quarter.
I like Kennard's change of pace with the dribble and his ability to stop on a dime. And this is how you fire up your teammates. LeBron with a 10 on that one.
Memphis has got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Kennard outside. Williams finds Kennard. Shot clock at 6. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. From deep. Vanderbilt pulls it in. For Los Angeles, they've gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Here's James. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Kennard, and he drives in. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Exploding to the rim, Luke Kennard slams it in. His offensive energy is a difference maker.
And so we wrap up the first.
Get ready for the Milwaukee.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Timeout call, Memphis.
On your feet, man. Here they come. Your Grizzlies.
Memphis has gone 6 of 9 from three-point range.
Over the years, no team in the NBA has had more star power than the Lakers. They always have at least one future Hall of Famer on the roster.
We've got Steven Adams, Luke Kennard out there with Desmond Bane. Then it's Brandon Clark, and it's Williams in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Walker's shot is off. The Grizzlies shooting a fantastic 57%. You know, when we talk about the Lakers, you expect them to have a superstar.
BA, starting with Wilt in the 60s, then Kareem during the 70s, Magic dominating the 80s, and more recently Shaq and Kobe, LeBron and AD, the biggest names flock to LA.
Schroeder finds Walker. 6 to shoot. And the jam by Walker.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Outside Bane. Lets it go from deep. Walker pulls down the board.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Hachimura, the pass to Walker. Outside Schroeder. Back to Walker. Takes it inside. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams. For Memphis, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. To the paint. The kick out to Williams. Beasley against Kennard. Pass to Bane. Clark with the screen. Shoots. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. Any hope of coming back to win this game looks near impossible.
I know. The way things have gone so far, hard to imagine.
Beasley outside. Back to Hachimura. Over Kennard. And it's Hachimura missing. And the Grizzlies with possession here.
And some will remember that Desmond Bane was the last pick in the first round in the 2020 draft, which is something he has used as motivation over the years.
Bane, the pass to Kennard. Bane against Schroeder. Shot from the wing. Bane, no good. The Lakers really having a tough go here. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Here's Bamba, and it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Jackson, he's checked in for Adams. Memphis has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Tries to snap the cold streak. Basket counts. Bane's got 5. You know, it's clear now that teams are kicking themselves for not picking Bane earlier in the draft, Smitty.
B.A., the reason why he's proven that he can be a huge part of the rotation. A lights-out three-point shooter and rugged defender. A player any team would love to have.
Clark, the pass to Bane. And there's 1:38 left in the third quarter. The 15-footer is good.
Stepping in, Bane is automatic from that area.
Hachimura, the pass to Bamba. Now Schroeder. Inside. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
The 3 from Bane. Rebounded by the Lakers. Bamba's got his 4th rebound in this one. Schroeder into the lane. Here's Hachimura. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Some scouts were surprised when Jackson's wingspan was measured over 7'5". That's a huge number, especially when you talk about contesting shots.
Clark with a screen on Beasley. Kennard can't get it to go. The Lakers have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Here's Walker. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And Lonnie Walker IV is an athletic guard and a confident three-point shooter, Smitty.
Yeah, I like that he has leaned into becoming a volume perimeter shooter as of late, realizing that he can be very valuable shooting the ball.
From deep, Bane. The rebound by Beasley.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Bamba. Beasley outside. Hachimura with the ball. Over Clark. Off the left rim and out. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter, playing some great basketball.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And here's Russell on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. We've got LeBron James, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Davis. Then it's D'Angelo Russell, and it's Reeves in at the shooting guard position.
Always fun to watch James go off like this. He's getting everything he wants on the offensive end.
Jackson with a screen on James. Oh, hammer at home!
That hurt. And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Here's James, and slam dunk by James.
His team hasn't picked up the slack, but he's doing everything he can do to win this game for them.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Grizzlies?
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
And another thing that's impressed me has been their consistency with their two-point jump shots, getting it done from the mid-range.
The three from Russell. They get it back. Here's Davis, and that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
The paint is truly AD's domain. He can just power through any opposition.
Jacks up a 3. Knocks it down from distance. And the Grizzlies lead by 14.
The defense was just nowhere to be found. And because of that, he adds to their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. For 3. Just 5 to shoot. Rebounded by the Lakers. Up top, Davis. Now Vanderbilt. Over Adams. Here's James. Oh, and the jam by James.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
Yeah, B.A., and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
For a guy LeBron's size to shift direction like that off the bounce, unreal, man, unreal. Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. Ja Morant has people on skates.
To the inside. Here's Russell. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Free throw, no good for Russell.
And just one of the most impressive titles in league history, guys. The 2020 Lakers winning it all in the Orlando bubble. A testament to LeBron James and that team.
Morant finds Bain. Shoots. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Bain's got 9 points here in the second half.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
You know, that 2020 bubble title for the Lakers, what made it so difficult?
You know, B.A., the mental grind of all that time in the bubble. 3 months in the same place. NBA players are used to being in 4 cities in a week. So it really was a different kind of challenge for them.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Grizzlies. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Adams with a screen on James. Morant into the lane, and that one's good. Morant's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Grizzlies.
Seemed like the sheer volume of 3-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again, and it worked.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Ja Morant.
high-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
Payne, no good.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Vanderbilt, the pass to James. There's Davis with the three. And again, no good by the Lakers. Memphis has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bane.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
Outside Russell. Pass to Davis. Down low. James outside. Launches a three. Lets it fly from 18. The shot by Reeves, no good. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Morant. That one a little long. Here are the Lakers with the ball. 15-point game. Now James. From deep three-point range. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in...
hoping to come out of the gates strong. Tip-off goes to the Lakers. And now the Lakers starting group. Jared Vanderbilt out there with LeBron James. And there's D'Angelo Russell. And there's Davis. And it's Reeves in at the two-guard spot.
That's exactly what you want to see from AD, using that length and that athleticism to cause problems.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Outside for George. It's stolen by Davis. Fast break, the Lakers. Here's James. Here's Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
And that's the thing. That's why he's going to be top 5 all-time in assists. LeBron James just drops dimes.
And this Lakers squad has a ton of talent, but some guys are well past their prime.
And what do you think, GA, is the next step for this Lakers team?
Coming off a championship not that long ago, young firepower is surely needed. These older guys can't carry a team like they used to.
Oh, a lot of history, Richard, between these two teams. Tonight will be another installment in this terrific rivalry.
And let me say, playing in the same conference, having to go through each other year after year, yeah, that can breed a little bit of contempt. Let's just say it that way.
Exactly. I'm sure you felt that against rivals in your division and your conference.
Yeah, I think most of the time they felt it against me.
Now Russell, after Westbrook's missed 3, and Russell with the basket on the assist by James.
Hitting three-pointers, so important in today's NBA. Good thing Russell's got the range and confidence to do so.
George finds Leonard from past the arc. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3. And that's how you lead a team, literally.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
As crafty as they come. George has lots of experience when it comes to mixing up defenders.
And George drops them both. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there, and I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Leonard, the pass to George. Jacks up a 3. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. George has got 6 points.
And this offense relies on George's range to space the floor, and he is one of the best at it.
James up top. Vanderbilt with the screen. Offensive rebound. Pass to Reeves. It's LeBron. Look out! Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you. One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. James still enjoys putting on a show.
Now here's Leonard. Back to Westbrook. Leonard on the wing. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. James against George. And finished off by LeBron.
And the total package, James, is so much fun to watch.
Westbrook kicks to Leonard. Off target from three-point range. Lakers leading by 6. Reeves the pass to Vanderbilt. And stolen by Russell. James with it. Working on Zubac.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Westbrook dishes to Leonard. Back to Westbrook. Right side Leonard. Outside Westbrook. Kicks it out to Covington. Here's George. Shot clock at 5. It's not going to go for him. LeBron with some nice D. Lakers have gone an incredible 8 of 9 from the field. Drives to the hoop. Gets the three-pointer to fall. LeBron's got 11.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Emphatic points from Covington. Dunks and threes, baskets every team needs. That's what Robert brings to the table.
Here's Reeves. No points in the game yet for him. Shot and game clock separated by 5.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Guys, straight power there, straight power. Outside, Russell. Davis with a screen on Westbrook. Davis kicks to LeBron. Back to Davis. Over Westbrook. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Lakers. He comes away with 11.
Please give a big round of applause for your Clippers.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Lakers. Clippers trail by 7. So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Davis. And it's LeBron James. And there's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Reeves in at the 2 spot.
And this is the way to stretch the floor. PG-13 with a good look from the corner. And he nails it. And really, whatever your take on Russell Westbrook is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Wasted no time on that one. Russell's got 6.
And interesting, you know, Russell's jump shot looks something like a set shot, but that helps him maintain that good, solid base.
George finds Westbrook. Outside for George. And Davis sends it back.
Too much this, too much that, too much length from AD. Get that out of here. How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
Greg, it is impossible to argue against Westbrook belonging to that top 75 players list, isn't it?
It really is, Kevin. I mean, his career numbers and accomplishments speak for themselves. A very unique player, easily one of the best during his prime.
Outside, George. To the middle. Here's Covington. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
And the athleticism of Covington is tough to contain, which is why the D overcommits like that.
So he comes up empty, missing both. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
Now George. He's got 9. Shot clock at 6. It's Covington on the wing. That falls. Nice speed that time from George.
A smart offensive player. I like watching Covington get interior positioning and look to score.
Russell from long range. So the wing on the left from downtown trains it from beyond the arc. Russell's got 9.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Covington inside the line. No good. Shot missing. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. They've led by as many as 11 points. RJ, I remember clearly when LeBron James joined the Lakers back in 2018.
Yeah, I remember it too because everyone kept asking me where he was going. I didn't know, but this is year 5 for LeBron in LA. And obviously, even with that 2020 title, this town, they ask for more. And 3 of these years have been rocky, 2 of the times missing the postseason in a first-round exit, the first one of LeBron's career.
Yeah, LeBron is not used to that at all, is he? Not playing in the postseason.
Nope.
And Davis can't get it to go.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
George finds Covington. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Outside for George. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And look how quick on the draw George is. The moment he's got the ball, he's in motion for the shot.
Russell passes to Davis. Nifty move. And it's Davis with the jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Pass to Zubac. Right side, Westbrook. Kicks it out to Leonard. Covington passes to Leonard. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation for the Clippers. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Zubac. Marcus Morris comes in for Robert Covington. Mann subbed in for Russell Westbrook. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And we've got a lineup change for the Lakers. Here's Beasley driving in. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
And that one's good. Leonard.
That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality offensive player.
The Lakers have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Bamba's shot is off.
I rushed that one a little bit. Pretty clean look inside.
They now take the lead. George has got the lead up to 1 now for the Clippers.
And on offense, George has looked totally focused. He's clearly committed to having a big game tonight. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
Man puts it in for 2.
It'll count. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Thank you, David. And we'll be back.
Your Clippers, 35. The Lakers, 34.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from George.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Morris is out there with Plumlee, and it's Mann in at the 1 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. 4 on the shot clock. And that one's good, Leonard. And 12 points for Kawhi Leonard.
Talk about someone who knows all the angles. Kawhi on the interior.
Pass to Mann. Uses both hands to slam it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
And George, here we go. And it's George finishing it off.
A fantastic shooter from deep. George forces defenders out, and then that just opens up the driving lanes for him. And since 1999, the Clippers and the Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
And here's Walker outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Walker's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. George against Beasley. Outside Leonard. Back to Morris. There's the pass to Mann. No good from outside.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Walker's shot is off. Clippers leading by 6. And Plumlee kicks to George. The tray. Hachimura grabs the miss. Lakers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Walker in the post. He's covered by Leonard. Stolen by George. Here we go, one-on-one. Fires from deep. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
And I love the floor spacing George gives you. His range seems to extend a little every year.
Hachimura finds Walker. The 3. Bamba trying to break free. That shot off. And the Clippers will come the other way. George passes to Leonard. Out left to the wing. Man, that falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. And now a 12-point Clipper lead.
And they are starting to pull away here as their shots continue to fall.
Yeah, the D is looking helpless to stop them right now. They're doing whatever they want to do on offense.
Tries it from 19. And it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul.
Just got a little ahead of himself going for that rebound and gets whistled for the over the back.
You have to know your positioning and where the opposition is on the floor.
Mann passes to George. Here's Mann. Out to Morris. Leonard on the wing. 6 to shoot. George dishes to Morris. Here's Mann. A three-pointer off the mark. Lakers trail by 12. Schroeder passes to Bamba. Outside, Walker. Passes it to Hachimura. From outside the arc. And it's Mohamed Bamba with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And we've got a lineup change here for the Lakers.
Substitution on the court.
Now the Clippers with it. They're on a 15-4 run right now. Takes it out to Leonard. To the right side. Here's Mann. He's guarded by Russell. In the corner, it's Morris. Outside, George. For the 3. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by George. Morris has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Reeves the pass to Davis. Makes it off the glass.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you a little secret. I'm not going to lie. I am happy I never had to guard AD. This guy has it all between the length, the touch, the smarts. He's got everything.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. LeBron dishes to Davis. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
No good from LeBron. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They got their field goal. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick, because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. For taking a look at the Lakers, Anthony Davis is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. And there's D'Angelo Russell, and it's LeBron James, and it's Reeves in at the shooting guard position.
And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
Walker's shot is off. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. George finds Leonard. No good with the triple. And after a lackluster performance in last year's playoff, Russell has some making up to do.
Yeah, and the efficiency has been a problem. Now, if you're a player whose primary value is at the offensive end, you can't just be a volume scorer.
All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers. Here's LeBron. Off target at the rim. Clippers leading by 16. George passes to Covington. Kicks it out to Leonard. He dishes it to George. Back to Leonard. Clippers moving the ball around. Outside, Covington. For Davis. Covington's shot is off. Lakers trail by 16. Walker goes in and finished off by Walker.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
On the wing, George shoots the 3. And again, no good by the Clippers. Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Russell with a wide-open look. Sinks the triple. Russell's got 4 this quarter.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And Walker kicks to LeBron. Leaving the lane.
So tenacious on the attack. LeBron isn't bothered by a little contact on that drive.
Leonard attacking. That one's off. Still out of sync.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Vanderbilt finds Russell. Back to Vanderbilt. Now, here is Russell. Vanderbilt the pass to Russell. Out to the right wing. James outside. Good D by Covington. Clippers leading by 9. George with the ball. He's picked up by Walker and is out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth and stolen by Russell. The drive by James. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. 17 points for LeBron. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers. Leonard looking over the floor. Takes it out to Covington. Connects from three-point range. And the Clippers lead by 10.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
A 3 from Leonard. Zubac's the pass to George. And it's George finishing it off.
Authoritative slam there by George, showing the defense he's ready to get physical.
Back to LeBron. Inside, Leonard with the steal.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Clippers.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Paul George.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Russell, no luck.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
George finds Leonard. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. No good from Zubac. And here's Walker. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
So the Clippers winning this one easily. A confident win and one where they clearly showed. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin.
conference rivals squaring off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. Here's Zubac. Following the bucket by the Grizzlies. Adams grabs the miss. George against Jackson. Pass to Bain. Back to Jackson. Inside. Adams buries it down low. Adams has gotten his second bucket.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
Back to Adams. And stolen by Covington. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. A nice shot by Zubac.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment. Goes straight to the rim.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement.
George, no good.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Bane finds Morant. Bane against Westbrook to the paint. It's stolen by Leonard. And it's the Clippers on the break. And Westbrook slams it home.
Stellar anticipation by Leonard to create the fast break opportunity. That's why he's a perennial Defensive Player of the Year candidate.
Beyond the arc. And there's Jackson on the assist by Morant.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Leonard with the ball. Checked by Brooks. George, a deep three. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Morant against George. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Brooks outside. Back to Bane. Tipped. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Here's Leonard. Uneasy, 2 on the layup.
Yeah, you could be as physical as you want with Kawhi Leonard. He just stays with it and is unshaken.
Westbrook against Morant. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Clippers ball.
The Clippers trail. Westbrook, the pass to Covington. Kicks it to George. From behind the arc. Connects from downtown.
Paul George spotted up, spacing the floor, and cashes in.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
Well, still a few years out, but the Clippers have to be excited about moving into their own arena in 2024. So much innovation has gone into the design of the building, and it just looks incredible.
Just 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Leonard. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Wing shot on the way. That one is off. And Memphis taking it the other way now. Amen. And the Clippers felt they needed to build their own arena to establish some identity.
Yeah, no doubt about it that they could be their own franchise away from the shared building with the Lakers. And for so long in LA, they've been treated as sort of the second-rate team, and that just shouldn't happen. So having their own arena, that's moving them well into the right direction.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
No good on the free throw.
And Robert Covington, a guy who's out there to do it all for his team on both ends of the floor. He's going to make plays that impact winning.
And he nails the third. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Adams with a screen on Westbrook. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Adams, the pass to Morant. Back to Adams. Pass to Brooks. Now here's Bane. Deflects the pass. George with a steal.
The instincts on defense on full display there. It was a gamble for sure, but it paid off big time in the form of a steal.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
George's shot is off. On the wing, Bane. Well, he hasn't scored. Oh, impressive! Wow.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Russell Westbrook. That's his third personal foul. Third team foul.
The free throw drops for Bane. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And Morant gets double teamed. Zubac with the steal. And it's the Clippers on the break. Here's Covington. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Nice job by Russell just not forcing anything on that play.
Pass to Brooks. Let's go with a three. Outside Morant. With 2 seconds left. And then Morant with the jam.
This is legit showmanship right here. I mean, I'm a huge fan of the tomahawk there.
That's more than just getting 2 points. That was sending a clear message. And at the
Please give a big round of applause for your Clippers USA.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Robert Covington is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
From deep, Morant. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And Kennard, well schooled, just keeping his eyes up and making that play.
Covington finds George. Zubac with it. For 3, Covington. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. It's Covington on the wing. Back to Westbrook. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to George. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists in the game. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent. That's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
A wonderful awareness from the big man as Steven Adams finds the open man.
Out to Covington. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, George with a steal. Zubac nails the baby hook.
He sees his man, threads the pass inside. Excellent teamwork.
Morant finds Adams. Back to Morant. Kennard on the wing. To the middle. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
Nice shot by Kennard.
And you love that. That's one of the strengths of Luke Kennard's game.
And George with the basket on the assist by Leonard. Leonard's got his 4th assist in this one. And the Jacksons just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Brad.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
2 minutes.
Jackson with it. And it's Leonard picking him up. Williams passes to Morant. Back to Williams. Clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot. And it's Adams missing. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Westbrook, the pass to Leonard. Now Zubac. The 3. 1:21 left to play in the second quarter. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts. Morant against Westbrook. Outside, Williams. Pass to Kennard. George over to help. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Zubats with it, and Kennard picks him up defensively. George passes to Westbrook. Three-pointer. There's 45 seconds left in the first half of basketball. They get it back. Zubats passes to Westbrook. Back to Zubats. 6 to shoot. Goes up again. Oh, Adams with the block.
Well, the size of Steven Adams one thing, but persistence is another.
And Jackson gets double teamed. And Adams, here we go. Great D that time from Zubats. And there's the drive. Westbrook outside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
When you're as explosive as Russell Westbrook is, it's very tough for the defense to react to what's coming at him.
And it's tied up with that one. Now Morant. Here's Williams. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him.
Your Clippers, 31. The Grizzlies, 31.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Paul George has been sensational.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. Bain is the 2 with Williams playing the 3. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Kennard in at the point guard position. Down low. Here's Leonard for the lead. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And this is who he has become. Leonard, with the great body control, takes the hit and still able to sink the shot and one. You think about a rough moment in Kawhi Leonard's career that had to have come around 2021, that season-ending injury in the playoffs. That is what I'm talking about. Wow. Love when Steven Adams has that kind of room to rip it down.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Adams. Leonard finds Plumlee. Morris on the wing. And here's Leonard. Knocked away. Six on the shot clock. Pass to man. The 3 ball. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Clippers lead by 3.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You too can become an NBA player.
Well, Adams has his struggles at the free throw line, but he's making strides in that area and still has work to do.
From deep, Bain. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard.
Man, that's his shot. But maybe he was too wide open.
Man, misses. Memphis has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. To the inside. Outside, Williams going inside. Adams, the pass to Williams. And stolen by Leonard. To the paint. Counted. And it's Morris with the assist. Leonard's got 5 points now this quarter.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Adams, no hesitation, and right to the rim.
Here's Plumlee. And he can't get that one. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. And stolen by Leonard. Morris outside. Leonard against Williams. George passes to Leonard. The kick out to Morris. Here's Mann. Pass to Leonard. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Paul George. First free throw is good.
Shooting for Memphis, Zaire Williams.
And Williams drops them both. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And the basket by Leonard.
Consistent shooter from all 3 levels. Why Leonard the first option they typically look for, and for very good reason.
From deep, Payne, no good on the shot. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Leonard outside, over Jackson. Shot by Leonard, no good.
His touch from mid-range, and that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Pass to Jackson. Rebound by the Clippers. In transition, here come the Clippers. George for 3. Kennard with the rebound. Memphis trailing here. Jackson, pass to Payne. Adams with the ball. And the foul called on Paul George. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Third team foul.
Kennard outside. Jackson finds Kennard. Jackson the screen. Now Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He takes it in. And Williams punches it home.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Graham, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
I'll tell you what, they're really fortunate there. Those long bomb passes usually spell disaster, but they get away with one there.
Pass to Plumlee. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Williams passes to Payne. Kennard outside. Williams with it. Here he goes. And Williams punches it home.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team.
Oh, man, Paul George right now, he's on fire, and the D looking hopeless.
Jackson the screen. Kennard outside. Pass to Williams. And stolen by Leonard. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Stolen by Kennard. Jackson, the pass to Adams. Adams with a screen on Leonard. Payne, no good. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. And the basket by Leonard.
Kawhi playing at his own pace. He can really control the game off the bounce.
Kennard has the open look. Plumlee pulls down the board.
He'd love to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third. Both teams putting up some points. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Memphis has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. The two-way threats of George and Leonard, the wing pair. Mason Plumlee out there with Marcus Morris. And it's Mann in at the 1. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. George for 3, and the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got 5 rebounds in the game.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Execution with pace, that's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Here's Mann. Out to Leonard. Pass to Plumlee. Here's Mann. Hounded by Morant. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, you got to give them credit for how aggressive they've been on defense.
getting the opposition to cough it up and then making them pay on the other end.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
George finds Leonard. Back to George. Leonard passes to Covington. Now here's George. Out to Leonard. Shot clock at 6. The 3 is up. And it's Paul George with the 3. George has got 19 points.
And more, it should just sink in that Paul George is one of the most accurate three-point shooters in the league.
Inside, Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Drives to the hoop. And then Morant with the jam.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Out of bounds, it'll be Memphis's ball. Zubac, he's checked in for the Clippers.
Into the lineup for your Clippers, Ivica Zubac.
For Memphis, they've got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. And they're dialed in offensively. Sure. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow.
Amazing. Man. Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Morant with the slam! Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in a zone, he stays aggressive.
They need this. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Right side Bane, pass to Brooks. Oh, George with a steal.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
It's rebounded by Memphis. Now here's Adams. Bane finds Morant. Back to Bane. And that one is stopped right through.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
Pass to George. Up top, Westbrook. Pounded by Morant. It's Covington on the wing. Back to George. Clock at 6. And he drops in the layup off the glass. George has got 21.
Go ahead and lead him, Paul George. Stepping up. Huge shot at this moment in the game.
Here's Morant with the drive. They got the rebound. Back to Bane from downtown. The shot, no good. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Outside Covington. And that misses. That would have put him up. Outside Morant. Pass to Adams. Outside Bane. Now here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Money! They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Covington passes to George. He can't hit that time. And so it's the Grizzlies who come out on top here. All right, Alec, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.